What's going on, guys? No. Bro. Oh my god, I don't know. Ah! Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are playing Scrutinized. Low-key, that's me. I know y'all knew this, but I'm actually part of this game. Like, fine shit right here. So, basically, we're gonna get reports of people who are suspicious to us or our neighbors, I'm assuming, and then we have to figure out what they did or if they did anything at all. Okay, I see. We just signed it. Let's go. Oh. Cash. We'll do casual first. I'm not skipping nothing. Let's get it.
When she was a kid, Luna aspired to be a superhero.
Okay.
Not the ones in skin-tight suits that could fly, but the ones that identified connections where others didn't. She wanted X-ray vision to observe criminals when they tried to hide from the law.
I want X-ray vision.
Supersonic hearing to listen in on mischievous talks. Then a measure of heightened strength to restrain the guys bigger than her. This was all she craved when she was a child. As she became older, her ambitions took a more realistic approach, which seemed in direct opposition to the surreal tone the news took. The facts became the new dystopian fiction. The world grew louder each year, apparently more violent, or more visible than the year before. Her generation grew up looking to cull the increasingly violent trends that saw mass incarcerations, drug wars, and serial killers studying to gain notoriety. Luna took the analytical route in her quest for justice, feeling more at home processing case files, evidence, and connecting dots. Her cousin, a sister almost, enrolled in the academy and became an officer of the law. Even extended family, no matter how far away, seemed to gravitate towards law enforcement, almost as if it were in their blood.
Okay.
A murderer becomes a serial killer with just 2 more kills. A coworker informed her over scones and coffee one morning. This one had 3 total that day, but that number hit double digits soon enough, accumulating corpses of officers, criminal lawyers, and several field investigators to a growing pile of victims.
Whoa.
The news on TV, becoming more unreal as the years ticked on by, ran the Blue Blood Killer story.
Blue Blood Killer.
Luna knew about the local serial killer, more so than most thanks to all the overtime spent processing corroborative evidence for their many crimes. However, it still felt more like gossip and fabricated plot points. At least, until that phone call made something so artificial an actuality.
What?
The call came in the middle of the night.
Okay.
As unexpected as a bullet in the dark. Her cousin, the exemplar of a police officer, had been killed.
Oh.
It was just a tragically common traffic stop gone wrong, or armed robber with a weighted pistol. Maybe Luna could have mourned and pushed on, but it wasn't any run-of-the-mill incident that was so characteristic of headlines. No, it wasn't that, because life had long turned into a phantasmagoric nightmare. Officer Sarah Youngman, revered by all that mattered, died at the hands of the Blue Blood Killer. Who he was, or who they were, remained an enigma, despite their murder spree eroding through states, counties, and homes. But more than the long list of confirmed victims and possible connections Luna herself had registered and slept away, this monster killed Sarah. Somehow, that turned the boogeyman into a living, breathing threat. No longer was this tyrant a thing she filed at the end of the day. It wasn't an obsession of the media. He was here, and if not in the literal sense, then definitely in her mind. This realization gnawed at her for months after the real mourning faded. Luna's acceptance stage barely registered before she fell swiftly to anger once again, and it never genuinely went away. Luna craved a name. She wanted to know who killed the sweetest woman in the world, despite so-called dirty cops walking free. Luna needed justice. What was it about her cousin that triggered this killer in the first place? Could it be that she stood for everything a cop should be? A perfect example of morality, protectiveness, mentality, and heart? Officer Youngman was everything demanded in the ones that protected them, and Luna wouldn't allow her memory to fade away as another statistic. Day in and day out, she spent the connection she'd built up through work and rowdy Christmas parties to see if there was something no one else saw. Cop friends that never steered her wrong came up empty-handed. Family members with careers linked closer to the real action knew little else than the papers. Even the old-timers that knew things few else did all but shrugged when she pressed them for clues. She needed leads first, but there were none. So, in a last-ditch effort, she resolved to chew her boss for leeway. Luna did all she could for any little morsel of information, regardless of the fallout. Being an investigations analyst for the district attorney's office had its perks, but it only teased her for all the good it did with building an idea of who this killer was. Her boss knew what she was after, but he followed the rules as strictly as Luna did. Being shut down by him just meant there was one less layer between a law-abiding citizen and vigilante justice. With each denied application for information outside her classification, Luna saw the justice system's holes appear and broaden. Sometimes the law hindered what mattered. Progress couldn't always continue behind red tape and protocol. Perhaps, in cases like these, rules were meant to be budged. Maybe she couldn't talk her way into databases and case folders. Maybe it wasn't so easy as to read reports on other victims. Hoping a eureka moment hit her. If she were going to make any change, it had to start with her, with citizens willing to help. Yes, Luna respected the law, and she would uphold it as Sarah would have wanted, but she couldn't stand idly by any longer. One morning, she called in sick, made flyers, and pinned them around town. She started a neighborhood watch that day, and by the next day at work, Luna couldn't think of anything else. It started with one report, then two, then three, and four, and more. Before she realized what was happening, her small network of retired cops and nosy neighbors had become a full-on crime watch program.
So we're a crime watch.
The neighborhood, the suburbs, and into town. At times, the number of reports felt too much for one person. But for the hundreds of thousands of people less prepared for human horrors as Sarah was, Luna felt that a couple of sleepless nights was the least she could do. Luna had to get her answers somehow.
Okay! Let's get active. I'm ready to solve these reports. Let's get it. Don't like jump scares? Turn them off in the options menu. Who do y'all think we are? That'll be easy. I ain't scared.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
Let's go. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Why is my window open? Close that. Okay. Hacking, the art of exploitation. Exploitation. Bathroom. Okay, wait. Let me check the. Okay, never mind. Okay. Well, a little bit. A flashlight. Yeah, keeping the light on. Gotta check the whole house before we start. Gotta make sure we're safe. I think we're good. I'm not checking the whole house. I don't like that picture. I don't like that picture being there. Alright, let's go.
Oh, yeah. I need to read that email and check out those bolos.
Read the email and check out the bolos. Okay. This thing over here. Okay. Lights turning off and power trips. Luna. Hey, lights throughout my home are randomly turning off without me touching any of my switches. Also, if I leave my security camera light on for too long, the breaker trips. I'd like a quote and your soon as possible opening to get this mess sorted. Thank you. And then, hello Luna, I'm super busy this next few weeks. In the meantime, I suggest flicking the light switches on and off a few times to get them to turn on. There are probably a short/loose screw wiring. No, wiring, not screw. There's probably a short/loose wiring that has been causing the lights to turn off. For the camera light, limit your use to shorter bursts to avoid flipping the breaker. It sounds like it's drawing more power than the break was rated for. The diagnosis above are just assumptions, and at this point I couldn't give you a code, unfortunately, without first coming to your home. If you still want to schedule an appointment by my first open slot is earlier next month. Okay. Okay. Bolo. Okay. It's the man from the beginning. Okay, keep that in mind. Last night, I thought I heard something outside my house, so I promptly checked my security cameras to see what it was, and I saw a strange man creeping around, unsure of what this person was doing snooping around outside. I shined the camera light on them to get a better look at who it was. After clearly being caught, he ran off, but after checking the footage a couple times, his face seemed so familiar. It dawned on me after the fact that he matched the description of a man police were after for a murder. No. It's our duty as members of the Watch to keep the community safe and aware of what's going on. I recommend everyone shares this message to monitor your cameras, and if able, use your camera lights to deter any suspicious persons away from your property. Whoa. As of today, we've notified the agency about a potential suspect we believe is involved in a sex trafficking ring. Our suspicion comes from the disappearance of a number of female victims and an eyewitness account of one woman who was able to escape. We know that the man operates alone in the night. Specifically, he is around 6 feet tall, bald, white, medium build, and has a forearm tattoo. We'd like to stress this message specifically to the woman who you could in fact be his next target. Based on the track record, it seems as if he is looking to kidnap women exclusively. It also comes to my attention that the builder who developed many of the homes in this area cut some corners. Many of the reports point to a compromised window locking mechanism as a culprit behind the unwanted entries. Security is key here. Leave your lights on to ensure your windows are locked. Yo, so we're gonna, before we do anything, my windows are just open. Okay. Oh. Okay. We found our breaker. Okay. The blue blood killer. Okay. Make sure we close all windows. The Wi-Fi is in this room. Both of these doors are important. Okay, gotta keep that in mind. What's in here? It's a closet. Okay. So do we just get started? Okay. support desk. Okay, here you go. Her name is Ernest LeBron. LeBron! My bad. Date, male, 40 to 50s. I've been hearing increasingly loud moans, screams, and shoutings from Mr. LeBron's house for the past few weeks. Where's a dog? Where's a freak? A freak. But I know he's not married, and I've only ever seen his car in the driveway. He's alone.
Ugh, damn it.
Alone.
Ugh, damn it. Again. I need to go reset the router in the backroom closet.
Yo. The router is this one. Why can't I move? Okay. It's good. Okay. Scared. I don't like how it zooms in. I don't know what's behind me. Alright. He's alone in that house, but I swear I've been hearing women squeaking all hours of the night. Yeah, he's getting his freak on. Like, what? Alright, first. Age. 40 to 50. Height. Unknown. Weight. Unknown. Hair. Gender. Male. Everything else. Oh, no, his hair and eyes are both brown. Search. Ernest LeBron. Here we go. Alright, so that's him. He's still trying to get his freak on. Wait, what? First, let me check my cameras. Alright, how do I get out of it? Oh, okay, like that. Okay. That's good. No one's outside. And then we're supposed to be checking for his house? How the hell is it? No. His name is Ernest Libram. I guess we'll check that first. Ernest Libram. Nothing. Or his Lance Strongman. Alright. Yeah, so we're good on that. His name is Ernest Libram. Let's check out. Okay, he's got clove cigarettes, a 2-pack, feather boa, glow bands, before hangover, ibuprofen, and poppers. Sounds like he's just having a fun time. Nothing suspicious. What about his sim? Ernest Libram. Alright, copy that. And I think this is where we put that in. Crack. Huh? What the hell? I definitely don't know what I just did. First, alright, let's check records. Ernest Libram. No police reports found. Nothing. Check my cameras. We're chilling. Alright, I don't know if what I'm doing is right. Error. Ernest Libram. Yes. Rootkit. I think he's good. I don't know if I did the rootkit wrong thing I did. Excuse me. I think he's good. I think he's good. Yeah, he's good. Nothing's really wrong with him. Alright. Mini Hall. Okay. 2020. So she's got a big ass temper. Alright. Age 20 to 25. Height unknown. Gender's female. Hair color both brown. Okay. What was her name? Minnie Hall. This lady. Oh, she looks sweet. Okay. And now, check cameras. Just gotta be safe. What's that sound? I think we're good. Alright. Alright, next. I don't think this would do much. Can I just copy her name so I don't have to keep, like, writing it? No, I have to keep writing it. Alright, Minnie Hall. A car. I think we're good. Alright. No internet connection. Yo, why my lights go out? Is that scared? Yo, so like, why are my lights turning off? It's okay. Okay. Sorry, we're back. First thing we're doing is checking cameras. Oh, oops. Alright, we're good. Alright, continue. Alright. What you get? All-purpose ground bags, potting, sickle, prescription. She's got one prescription. We'll put this prescription as a maybe. Don't know what the prescription is. Gotta check that. But we're good. Alright, let's see. Her name is Minnie Hall. Unfound. Alright. Minnie Hall. Okay. I don't know if I'm doing this rootkit thing right, but I'm so confused. What does that mean? I don't know. I'll have to check this out. Minnie Hall. Search. Nothing found. I had to be doing this wrong. This rootkit's definitely giving me information. I'm just... Dang. Let's go. I just looked over a few things, and we should be good to run it. I just want to pick a few things up. Alright, so these are all the things that we can work on. Okay, first, let's talk about the name. Roy McNulty. 45 to 60. Roy sets up a biannually scare-a-thon for the community. He uses an old projector to screen a bunch of classic horror movies in his backyard for the entire neighborhood. The whole thing is a blast. Everyone, from the kids to the adults, love when the time comes around for one another. If that wasn't enough, Roy even sets a scene with his props and decorations in the entrance you had to pass through. This past one left me questioning some of the decorations Roy put up. Now I have to mention pretty much everyone is friendly with him. Hell, he'd even had them over for a barbecue once or twice. Since that last scare-a-thon, I've been questioning myself long enough and wanted to report this here in case there's actually anything malicious going on. I'm just gonna read this in my head. The blood, decapitated bodies, dismembered limbs, you name it. There's probably a picture of Roy with these things. Shit, I hope I'm wrong here, but he's just some computer whiz who likes to edit a photo really well. I couldn't stand to figure this out while hanging around with some psycho all the time. Okay. First, before we go, alright, we're chilling. Let's start first. Roy McNulty. Oh, okay, we finally got a media. Okay. Okay, today's the day the scared the movie. I mean, it's crawling up in the shadow. Entries free. Develop some of the new photos from the. Come on, I've been showing. Sounds like a cool dude. Nothing really. Nothing. Ah, dang. There goes my Wi-Fi. Are we dead ass? Are we dead ass? Okay, I need to relook at everything. What? Reports. Oh, okay. I'm just an idiot. Alright, search history, small GPS, license plate registry, how to kidnap someone. What in the f- Whoa. Okay, I don't know if that's what the report's about, but I mean, this man's like,
Ugh, damn it. Internet went
dude,
out
I
again.
hate.
I need to go reset the router in the backroom closet.
Yes, we do. Also, I'm about to get hacked.
Добрый вечер.
I'm about to get hacked.
Добрый вечер.
Alright, so can we first talk about where he came from? Like, what? Bro just appeared out of nowhere. Babe, where are you? What the fuck? I thought you loved me. Where are you? Motherfucker, answer me, babe. I told you I was gonna be late. I bet you're late because you're fucking Brittany. It's her again. Fucking date her again. She's a work friend. You really love me. I'm really sorry. Done, you're literally trying to kill. We're gonna just be safe.
Ugh, damn it. Internet went out again.
Damn
I
it.
need to go reset the router in the backroom closet.
Of course we do. We're good. So, we're all just gonna act like we didn't see that? Yeah? Okay. So, I'm dead. Where did he come from? God damn it. Oh my god, wait, is he just gonna, like, touch me?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
He's in that closet. What do I do? I'm not opening that door. No evidence. Shred. Oh! Bang! Jesus. Am I trying to get kidnapped? Every single window. Like... Jesus. Woman? Are you trying to get assaulted? Holy guacamole. Yo, so she definitely killed her husband. Yo. Why is there only... This isn't... That's enough. What was that? I heard something. He's in that. I'm not opening that. If I open it, I'm dead. Right? But I can't get on the computer because he's going to sneak up behind me. Brown. Brown. Let's get up. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You saw it. You thought this was sweet. It ain't sweet. Nothing sweet over here. You thought you can get some. You can't get none of this. Wait, who does he think he is?
You sure about that? Well, this is awkward. Don't worry, the pain will go away soon. Don't worry, the pain will go away soon.
I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. The recording's just too long, so I'm gonna make multiple parts. If y'all liked it, I really liked it, so I'm most likely gonna make more. But other than that, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.